Hello, my name is Steve Munby and I'm an educationalist. I have the privilege of working all over the world to help governments and school leaders in different education systems improve outcomes for students and improve the quality of what goes on in schools. And I've been asked to say a word about what's going on in Wales. I'm really excited about the national mission in Wales. I love the fact that you're addressing the whole ecosystem, not just bits of it. It's coherent. You're looking at the curriculum, you're looking at accountability, you're looking at professional development, at leadership development, and you're looking at pay and conditions. And the other thing I really like about what you're doing in Wales is you're trying to co-develop it together. Schools working together with other schools and with the government to shape the future of education in Wales. I think that's hugely impressive and very exciting. Now, I've been asked to say a word in particular about professional development and networking. Now, we know that if teachers work together with other teachers, it's far more likely to improve outcomes for students than teachers working in isolation. As Michael Fullan says, isolation is the enemy of improvement. And the research is quite clear about this. But it's not just general collaboration. There are specific things that teachers can do together to improve outcomes. The kind of things are team teaching, planning, delivering and reviewing lessons together, teaching lessons to each other, coaching, mentoring, action research, investigating what's going on in classrooms and how to improve outcomes together. These kind of collaborations make a real difference, but not as one-offs. It needs to be embedded, personal, and ongoing. Now, most of this should happen in your own school, and that's right and proper. It's good to work with colleagues in your own school to improve outcomes for children, working together on your own professional development. But there are two reasons why this needs to happen, not just within schools, but across schools. The first reason is it's not just about the individual school, it's about the whole system. I know of no country in the world, no system in the world that is improving rapidly or doing very well that doesn't proactively encourage school-to-school collaboration. It's the only way in which the system is going to improve rather than just individual schools. But the second reason why collaboration between schools is so important is because if within your own school, you might actually, worst case scenario, end up recycling mediocrity. There might be stuff going on in other schools that could be fantastic, that would raise your aspirations to help you to do even better, but you mightn't know about it unless you went to those schools and worked with those teachers. And that's why networking across schools is so important. But networking is really time-consuming and often is done badly. And that's understandable because we're asking teachers and leaders to take a risk. If you look at this slide of the fishbowl scenario, the fishbowl is like your own school. It's safe. You know the people in the school. You mightn't like everything that's happening there, but you know it. It's familiar. But we're asking people who are going to network to jump from the fishbowl into the lake. And in the lake, the people are different. Different schools, different expectations. And that's challenging. So most people prefer to stay in their own fishbowl, to stay in their school. But if we're going to make this collaboration work, there are certain things that need to happen. If you look at this quadrant, you'll see it's a quadrant based on trust or lack of trust, and specificity or vagueness. And the bottom left-hand quadrant is what you might call victimhood. Here it's top-down. There's not even any clear ideas on what to do. There aren't many people in that category. But the top left-hand quadrant is dependency. This is where someone other than you, someone outside, a local authority or a region or a government, is requiring you to collaborate and telling you what to do. Now, they might be telling you to do good stuff. It may be very specific. but there's no ownership. It's done to you. It doesn't necessarily understand your context. But if you look at the bottom right-hand quadrant, that's superficiality. And we find that's often the case with networks. You get together, you share, maybe do a bit of professional development, but there's no improvement in outcomes. It's just too vague. It's not specific. It's not targeted. You're not serious enough about making a difference. What we need to happen for networks to work and to improve professional development is the top right-hand quadrant, which we call collective efficacy. Here, it's owned by schools themselves. They're not being told to do it. They do it because they want to, because they know it's in the best interest of their staff and their children. There's a lot of trust involved between schools and between staff. But they're working in a specific way and a focused way to investigate things that are going to improve student outcomes. And they're very clear and specific about what they're trying to do. If we can get that kind of collaboration going in that quadrant where there's team teaching, coaching and mentoring, action research going on, not top down, but specific, then you'll have effective professional development across schools and effective networks. Good luck.